Yo, what's good YouTube, it's Moodboy and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be about drums in Bandlab and I'm gonna show you how you can program your own drill drums. After this video, you're gonna be able to make your drums from scratch. I hope you're gonna like it, let's not wait any longer and let's get straight to the tutorial. Alright, let's get started. The first thing I want to do is to use a loop to have all the melodies and everything, and then I will add the drums on top of it. So to find the loop, I go here on Bandlab Sounds. Here on Pack, I can just search drill, and I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna go with this one, which is called Bigger. Now that I have my loop, the second step is to make my own drum kit. I click here on Add Track and then Sampler. Ensure you click here on the sampler view at the bottom left. So here I have the different pads which are going to trigger a drum sample. Now I'm gonna choose this drill pack and here I'm gonna find a kick. Ensure to take a one-shot sample, so it means it's just one hit, it's not a loop. Then you can drag and drop it here. I'm gonna do the same thing for the snare. Let's take this one. In my sampler, I have a kick and a snare. And I need some hi-hats. Same thing, I look for one-shot samples. Let's go with this one. And I'm gonna add another one. Finally, I'm gonna look for some percussion. Let's take the shaker. And now I have a simple drum kit. Here you can put it a bit louder if you want to. Let's move on to the next step and I'm going to create a MIDI region. Right click, create region. You can double click. And here I have all my samples. You can zoom in by clicking on Command and the arrow, or Control if you use Windows. Let's do the pattern with the hi-hats. If it does something like that and things are not on time, you need to change the settings. Here click on Snap to Grid. Okay, this is better. I start with a simple drill hi-hats. You can close this so you have a better view. If you want to do the easiest rhythm, it's like that. So simply one hi-hat, then you skip to one, you skip to another hi-hat, and you skip one, and then it repeats itself. You can select them, right-click, copy, right-click, paste. I do the same thing. Can use the shortcut Command-C, Command-V, and this is what we've got. Let's add the snare on the third and on the fourth beat. Let's listen to it. And we add the kick. Here there's no right and wrong, you can try different patterns until you find something that you like. But as a general rule, you want to have the kick on the first beat here and here, and then you can play around. For example, this one is offbeat, it's syncopated, and it adds some bounce to the drums, but you can also have it here, for example. It really depends on your personal taste. That's a simple drum pattern. Now let's spice it up and let's add some hi-hat rolls. First thing I need to do is to change the view here on grid size. And I'm going to go to 132 to have more subdivision. And you can again zoom in. And here I want to use my second hat. And here I can add a roll here, for example. You can play around like that. And here, if you want to go a bit faster with the rolls, you can do it. Simply drag it like that, and you're gonna hold the Command key. Let's listen to it. Here as well, I'm gonna do the rolls a bit faster. Again, in a sampler, I can maybe turn down a little bit the hi-hat rolls. And then click again on MIDI editor. The very last step is to make it sound a bit more interesting, and to do that we're gonna add the shaker. And if you want to spice it up even more, you can also add some offbeat on the snare on this second part. The only thing is that you want to keep this one on the third beat, but here instead of the kick you can add the snare, for example. Let's change the view again. Of course, you can always make it longer. This is a 4-bar pattern, but you can make it to an 8-bar. Copy and paste, just hold, click, alt, and I add a variation at the end, for example. Here what I did at the end is very common in drill. I got rid of the snare and I added the kick on the third and on the fourth beat. This way it gives the indication that the loop is going to start again. It's a good way to end your rhythm. And now we have some more interesting drums. This way it's less repetitive and it's more interesting to listen to. And I'm also gonna add the bass. Let's listen to what we've got and let's listen to our drums. That's it for today. I hope you liked it. I showed you how to program your own drill drums in Bandlab. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to hit the like button. I'll see you very soon for a new tutorial. Stay tuned, take care, bye bye.